traveling. But by my mid-30s, I realized that, I'm doing something wrong, because I haven't got where I'm not where I thought I would be at 35. And so I did a lot of, I kind of figured that the common denominator was me. There was, throughout my life, I was the common denominator, so I thought, oh, what am I doing that's not producing results that I want? I didn't have a partner. I didn't really have a going concern as a business. I didn't really have much money. I just didn't really have anything that I wanted. And so I started to do some self improvement workshops. I did Landmark Forum, and I did the Journey, and I did quite a few different group kind of workshops to try and figure out what was going on beneath the surface, that I wasn't attracting what I wanted into my life. So every single workshop that I did was another stepping stone, and it really helped me in my journey. And then I did come across, do you remember that Conversations with God book?
Yes.
I don't know if you know that one. Fell in love with that. I read that so many times. And then I found Abraham and Esther Hicks, which is a book called Ask and It Is Given.
Yeah.
And I started to experiment with their manifestation techniques, and that just completely blew my mind. Completely and utterly was a revolution for me. And I worked with that. And one of the principles of the whole art of manifestation is every thought that we think that thoughts are in our head, and that's where they end. But actually our thoughts are vibration, and they go out. They're transmitted as energetic vibration out into the universe, and the universe responds to that vibration. So if we are constantly feeling down on ourselves, or constantly struggling with whatever, the universe goes, oh yeah, sure, I'll give that back to you, I'll give that to you. So I suddenly started to realize that whatever my thoughts were, they weren't contained in my head, but I actually needed to revolutionize them and start to change the way that I was thinking in order to create the life that I wanted to. And that's exactly what I did. I did start to change what I was thinking, and I became conscious of negative self-belief and, all those things that we grow up with, the obstacles that we put in our path, or that have been put in our path by our family. And I started to dissect them and let them go, and started to create, I started to strengthen my gratitude muscle and my trust muscle, and by doing exercises with those two every day.
What kind of exercises were you doing, just out of curiosity?
So I learned that surrender goes with trust. So surrender is not for me now. It used to be. I used to think that surrender was the white flag. I'm hanging the white. I'm flying the white flag. I surrender. You've won. And what I realized is that surrender is an ability to allow whatever's happening in your life to be there without fighting against it. Understanding, and it goes hand in hand with trust, that you are in the perfect place always at the perfect time, and that. So I could sort of start to see that I was in a particular place in my life, and instead of struggling against it, I could go, it's okay. I'm here because this is what I've created, and this is where I'm being held in the universe. I can trust that I can be held. And so I can start now to look at how I can change my thought patterns so I can move from this place. I can see it as contrast of what I don't want.
If you enjoyed this clip, the full episode will be made available up here somewhere, so feel free to check that out. If you're someone that's interested in working one-on-one with me and developing your practice of presence, reflecting on your life at the moment and calibrating your trajectory, then feel free to head over to todaydreamer.com and get in touch. There's also a full catalogue of episodes available on the website, which pretty much are there to help you cultivate the practice of presence so that you can more deeply participate in the blossoming of the emergent world story. So there's episodes on rituals, meditation, different ways you can cultivate presence, find meaning in life, working with psychedelics, and a whole host of other things that, surround spirituality and surround this idea of coming back to this moment right here and right now, and deepening almost like your connection with yourself and with others through intimacy, relational practices. There's a whole host of episodes. Feel free to check it out if you're into that kind of stuff. Anyways, thank you for your attention and for sharing this moment with me in the here and now. And until next time, be well.